Publicidades Cookie.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited I'm back for YouTube. It's been a while. For the past 3 years, I haven't uploaded anything. It's been a journey. I've been through a lot, but I'm so ready to tell you guys. I was diagnosed with PCOS and it's been difficult, but at the same time, it's been a journey. When I was diagnosed, I did have that type of doctor who was like, oh, you're never going to be a mom. You're never going to be conceiving. It's going to be so difficult for you. You're going to have to probably adopt. It got to me the fact that there was doctors que pues no les importa y lo dicen así bien déspota que oh, esto y que el otro. And sadly, there's a lot of doctors like that out there and they just scare you. Ovario poliquístico, there's so many hormonal issues, mood swings, irregular periods. Irregular periods is never normal. There's always something wrong. That's your body telling you, get checked. I used to be those type of girls that was like, yes, finally, I'm not getting my period. Because I was the type that would drop in bed, didn't want to know anything, just painful periods. In 2017, I was diagnosed. I had my period for almost, 2 months. Y yo no quería ir al doctor. Yo dije, why am I going to go to the doctor? Like, I'll just get over it. But the period kept coming. Fueron 2 meses que me bajaba y me bajaba. Y ya fue que mi mamá me dijo, you know, you gotta go to the doctor. Like, you need to stop this. So I go to the doctor. I get diagnosed with PCOS. I didn't know what PCOS was. I got so scared because that doctor traumatized me. She started saying that it was cancer, no iba a poder ser mamá y todo eso. So yo me espanté. Me deprimí un poco porque dije, wow, no voy a poder ser mamá. Yo quiero ser mamá algún día. Y pues, lamentablemente, hay doctores que pues, dicen las cosas sin pensar. Cuando pasa eso, yo consigo otro doctor. Ese doctor me dice lo mismo. Entonces, I was traumatized. I was like, damn, I'm never gonna be a mom. Like, I'm not gonna be a mom. Period. Then, I didn't want to go see another doctor. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with doctors. They just bring me down. They already told me what I wanted to know. I'm not gonna be a mom. Okay, fine. Like, I'll take that. They did give me birth control, so I was taking it. It did help stop the bleeding. But then my period started getting irregular. So I stopped taking them. Since I didn't go back to the doctor, I didn't tell nobody that I stopped taking them. Cuando I see again that my period's irregular, I'm like, fine, I'll go see another doctor to see what's going on. I go to another doctor and they start telling me, oh, you know, you have PCOS, you have to take care of yourself. You need to drink your birth control. It's going to help you control your hormones. It's going to help you get your regular periods. And I was like, I've taken birth control. It doesn't help. It doesn't do me no good. So they changed the birth control. I start drinking new birth control and it doesn't help me. It was pills. Through pills, they didn't help me. They changed the pills and they still didn't help me. I'm giving up on the doctors already for the fact that I was already traumatized. I stopped taking the birth control pills again. And then I didn't take care of myself. And one day I'm like at work and I'm like, let me just take a pregnancy test. Me hago la prueba de embarazo. To my surprise, positive. I get excited. I get so happy. And I'm like, esos doctores lo que me dijeron no es cierto. I could be a mom. I am going to be a mom. And I was like, I feel like going back to their face and be like, look, I'm pregnant. Like, me dijeron que no iba a ser mamá, pero miren, aquí está la prueba, está positivo. Obviously, I didn't do that. I go to the doctor. They do an ultrasound. They're like, oh, you know, confirmation of pregnancy. They do appointment for me to go back and have an ultrasound, I think when I was 8 weeks or so. But through the waiting time of having my first ultrasound, I started having spotting. When I start having spotting, I freak out and I'm just like, damn, I'm bleeding, but it was heavy bleeding. They're like, it's normal, it's blood that, you know, your body was producing and whatnot. The bleeding stops maybe the 3rd day, and my ultrasound appointment comes, and they're like, well, it seems like baby's probably too small to see. Come back in a week, or come back in 2 weeks, I think. So waiting those 2 weeks, one night I get really, really bad cramping. I start cramping really bad to the point where I'm bleeding a lot, like, period. And I was like, this is not right. So I go to the emergency room. They do these blood tests. They start doing the ultrasound, and sadly they tell me you had a miscarriage. Cuando me dicen eso, guys, I was devastated. I was like, damn, los doctores tenían razón, nunca voy a ser mamá. Cuando eso pasa me agüito y digo, okay, fine, I take it. I won't be a mom. Fine. That's what God wants. Okay. I'm a medical assistant, and I find a job where they put me in pediatrics. Y es clínica de adultos y de niños, pero me ponen en el departamento de niños. Cuando yo estoy ahí con los niños, yo dije, wow, maybe this is my thing. I have to take care of kids, or take care of other people's kids instead of my kids. So since I was traumatized already, I had my loss, I was like, maybe this is what I have to do. Y yo me sentía contenta porque yo vivía lo que tanto quería, pero no eran mis hijos, yo lo veía en mis pacientes. A mí me encantaba ir a trabajar. I would be excited. I would look at my schedule a day before to see what type of kids I would see the next day. Me emocionaba tanto cuando tenía en mi schedule un newborn. Cuando tenía un newborn, I was like, oh, you know, like, they're so cute, they're so little. When I started working there, I didn't know nothing about kids. No vaccines, nothing, because that was only internal medicine. So when I get trained to do that, era como, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was a good feeling of going to work and knowing I was going to be around kids. So eso fue como mi comfort, al saber que iba yo a trabajar con niños, ya que yo no los podía tener. Cuando estoy en ese trabajo, ya no iba al doctor, ya se me había quitado la mente de que quería ser mamá. Estoy trabajando y yo digo, no, pues estos son mis niños, son los niños que yo voy a tener, pero en pacientes. Ya que ya tuve una pérdida, no creo que eso sea para mí. So, entonces cuando yo estoy ahí, estaba una persona muy desagradable. She was just a bully. And I started to get stressed. I started to whine about going to work. I didn't want to go to work. Decido ir al doctor otra vez. Me dicen que me van a hacer análisis de sangre, me van a checar, me van a hacer todos los análisis, porque yo entonces dije, voy a darle otra oportunidad a otro doctor para que me cheque, para que me diga qué necesito, qué debo hacer para un día ser mamá. Yo siempre decía, a mis 25 yo quiero ser mamá. A mis 25 I need to have a kid. I need to have a child. But since I was already traumatized by what other doctors have said to me, I was like, damn, I'm probably not even going to be a mom by 25. I'm never going to be a mom. But there was this little hope in my heart that was like, just go to the doctor. Just see what this other doctor says. Dale otra oportunidad a otro doctor para ver sus opiniones, qué opciones tienen y qué puedes hacer para que, you know, one day be a mom, if it's possible. So I still had this little hope. I go to the doctor. I see a doctor, and they do blood work. I wait a couple days, and they call me, and they tell me, you need an appointment. You need to come in. So I was like, damn. When they want you to come in, it's because it's something bad. So I was like, okay. I go in, and she tells me, your HCG level was at 43. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're pregnant. But then I was like, I don't think so, because I just had my period 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't think that's right. So she tells me, well, that could have been a miscarriage. So let's do another blood work and see where you're at today. So she does the blood work. She calls me a couple days later again. And mind you, I was excited. I was really, really, really happy. I was like, maybe this is it. This is finally it. Like, I got so excited. I told my boyfriend, I was like, I'm so excited. This is happening, but I don't want to be too excited because I just had my period 2 weeks ago. But I still had that hope that I was, because I was like, maybe I just conceived. Maybe, the numbers are at 43. It'll probably go up. I'm probably more pregnant than I was couple days ago. The doctor calls me and she tells me, your HCG level is now at 20. And I was just devastated. At work, I was already getting stressed because of toxic workplace. I speak up, they don't do anything about it, so I asked for a transfer. When I asked for a transfer, I was a little scared because I'm like, they're probably not going to put me in peds again. Like, I'm probably going to go back to internal medicine. Thankfully, at the other clinic, they put me in peds. When I go into peds, I was really happy. The girls there were so different. The workplace was like, damn, I'm going to work today. Hell yeah, I'm going to work. So, changing jobs kind of took that sadness away. And I think that I changed that workplace because I feel like if I would have stayed there, like, I was just going to go into straight depression. And I didn't want that for me. I didn't want to go in grief in that stressful situation at work where I would be stressed and sad at work, and then I just couldn't live like that. When I have this other loss, I get very upset. I start thinking about those doctors again who told me, you're never gonna be a mom, you're never gonna conceive, you should just think of adoption, you should think of a surrogate and all of that stuff. And you can say, oh, you had a miscarriage, you're young, you'll be a mom soon, like, no te adelantes, vas a ser mamá, estás muy joven, no pienses en hijos, diviértete, disfruta. Pero cuando tienes ese trauma de que te dicen, no, pues nunca vas a ser mamá, y te lo dice un doctor, it's just like, you want it more. You want to be a mom now more than anything. And it's scary because you don't know if you're going to be one or not. And for me, it was like, dude, two miscarriages, and like, what's wrong with my body? Like, because I was so stressed at work and because I was grieving my 2 miscarriages, I started to question God. I started to question him, and I was really upset at him because I prayed and prayed for my body to, one day conceive and have at least one child. And it wasn't happening. It was just not. So when I go back to the doctor, I get an ultrasound and they tell me they find a mass that they don't know if it's gonna grow, they don't know if it's cancerous, they don't know if it's anything bad. When they tell me that, I get more upset. I get more upset of why is this happening to me? Why is my body acting like that? What am I doing wrong? Why why can't I just be normal like everyone else and not have to deal with this stuff? So, encuentran una bolita de grasa en mi ovario. Me dicen que tenemos que esperar a ver si crece, si hay algún cambio. Y yo muerta de miedo. Like, ¿qué tal si ya tengo cáncer en la matriz, en el ovario? Nunca voy a poder ser mamá. El trauma de los doctores que me dijeron eso seguía ahí. Entonces cuando espero, me dicen, no, pues no hay cambios en la bolita. You can come in 3 months and see where it goes. I start not wanting to go to the doctor. Ya no quiero al doctor. Yo digo, si pasa. Si me empiezo a sentir mal, voy al doctor otra vez. Like, quería empezar a ser bien dejada porque ya, like, I was done. I didn't want to go back to the doctor. I was just like, I don't want to go through that no more. When I come home one day, my mom's like, you know, there's this doctor that I heard about. They said he's really good. We should go see him. He's a natural doctor. He's not a naturista, pero era un doctor que creía en la medicina natural. En toda medicina natural, nada que it's created in a lab or whatever. So I was like, let's go see him. Fine. Let's see what he can tell me. Thank God for this doctor. I hope God blesses this man because there's no other doctor like him. This doctor was, I don't know, he was something else. He really did help me with what was going on. I didn't feel depressed. I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel any of the stuff that I felt. I felt changed. I felt a lot of things that I haven't felt. Like, I felt hope. He told me that I was going to be a mom, to not be scared. I felt so much hope with this doctor. This doctor started giving me natural medicine. He started giving me all of this medication. I started taking it, and I took it with fe. La tomé con tanta fe que yo decía, Diosito, que esto me funcione, porque yo quiero que mi cuerpo ya no tenga ese problema. Empiezo a tomar este medicamento y muchas cosas empezaron a cambiar. Mi humor, ya no me sentía deprimida. Like, I felt really good about myself. And God bless this man, because I think if it weren't for him, I would still be feeling depressed, sad, not having any faith anymore. I started taking the medication he gave me, and girl, did it work. But thankfully for this doctor, the medication he gave me, he did tell me it was gonna work. I have gone to the doctor maybe once. They didn't tell me anything about this mass. They did tell me I had quistes still, but they didn't mention the mass. So I'm pretty sure the medication did work for me, and I thank this doctor so much. Sometimes natural stuff works better than medication that's done in a lab. Yo creo también mucho en los tests. Going back to my journey, igual empecé tomando tests naturales, hierbas naturales, y igual no me ayudaba a nada. Y fue cuando dije, you know, I can't be taking all these products and not getting anything from it. So, después de tomar el medicamento que ese doctor me dio, que fue todo natural, un día me fui a parquear. This is funny but stupid. I went to go park because some of you guys know, mi hermano tiene un grupo, Los Reyes De La Kumbia. Don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram. Ven a ensayar ese día y yo tuve que sacar mi camioneta para parquearla enfrente porque ensayan en el garage. Ese día el vecino de abajo hizo el favor de mover su camioneta para yo poder parquearme. Pero el espacio estaba algo pequeño. En atrás estaba el handicap parking spot. But the handicap person was already parked. So I park and the vecino's wife comes out mad as hell, yelling, saying, why is she parking there? ¿Por qué se está parqueando ahí? Vas a pisar la línea amarilla, we're gonna get a ticket, whatever, right? Annoying. And then I start crying. I don't know why I start crying. So I was emotional AF. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I crying? And then I was like, wait, this is weird. Guys, I'm about to show you guys what I found out that day in my next video. So to be continued, because I'm still without words. I still can't believe it. I'm in shock. So stay tuned for part 2. On my next video, you guys would find out what happened that day. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for still being here. Thank you guys for supporting me. Gracias, infinitamente gracias por seguir aquí, por apoyarme. Sé que no es el contenido que ustedes siempre esperan de mí, de música y todo eso. Lamentablemente las regalías de YouTube están cambiando y no quiero que me cierren mi canal por un copyright or anything like that. But si me siguen en mi página de publicidades Cookie, ahí podré subir algunas cosas, pero igual las regalías están cambiando mucho y ya no se puede subir tanto contenido de música que no es tuya or it's not your own, because they'll be copyrighted and you'll get strikes and you'll get your channel closed. So unfortunately I can't do that anymore as much, but I'll throw a video here and there de la música sonidera, porque igual amo la cumbia y voy a seguir subiendo cosas, pero no tanto como antes, porque no quiero que me cierren mi canal. Pueden seguirme en mis redes sociales como Facebook, Instagram, y ahí podré subir un poquito más de la música nueva sonidera, pero no tanto como antes, porque no quiero que me cierren mi canal. If I can, I'll try to upload some music in my SoundCloud. Tiene rato que no subo a SoundCloud música, pero voy a intentar en ver si todavía se puede. Y les dejo aquí en la descripción mis páginas. Don't forget, guys, don't forget Chelitas Chamoy. You guys won't regret it, I swear. Chelitas Chamoy is the way to go. With fruit, with drinks, anything. Chelitas Chamoy. Don't forget. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video. And this video is to be continued because you guys gotta know what happened. Take care, guys.